We want to incorporate CBD into the bedroom, but don't know where to start. Any tips?
So CBD is the active ingredient in cannabis, and it comes in many forms like bath soaks, lubricants, and massage oils, and edibles, and it can increase pleasure during sex. So much so that even though Americans reportedly aren't having as much sex as they used to, people who use cannabis regularly are having more sex.
Is there any research on this, Dr. Lee?
Yeah, so Stanford did a huge study of 50,000 men and women and found that people surveyed who used cannabis weekly had about 22% more sex, and women actually reported having 34% more sex. This was across the board, regardless of marital status, race, or age.
Okay, so smoking a joint, having marijuana makes you have sex? Is that?
Well, actually, past research on human and rodent models have shown that marijuana use may increase arousal. However, studies have also shown that too much marijuana can decrease sperm count, and while men may want to have sex more, orgasm might be a challenge. So not to bore people with statistics, but I do teach a research methods and stats course at NSU. And so whenever you see a study of 50,000 people, you have to realize that it is in fact a correlational study, meaning they didn't give certain people marijuana and then test whether or not they had more sex. So they were just looking at people who are already marijuana smokers and examining their sex lives. So the reality is people that are more apt to try different drugs and try different things might already be the people that are more apt to have more sex.
Okay. So if they want to incorporate it in the bedroom, what should they do?
Well, if you want to incorporate CBD in the bedroom, make sure that you get the cannabis-derived CBD product, not the one that is derived from hemp. The cannabis has a higher THC content, which is the main psychoactive ingredient that causes that high. Just be aware that the CBD products are not FDA approved and could be inaccurately labeled.